Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. This is Glow from Oracle Glow. I'm your tarot reader and divine mystic with over 15 years experience. What's in store for you for the month of May? I'll also be giving you the herb that you need for the month of May that's going to support you on your mission, as well as the crystal with the frequency that's going to support your timeline, and a very important message from your spirit guides. So we have a lot of good information coming in. I'll have you take a quick deep breath with me. Breathe in love. Exhale doubt. Inhale. Let it all go. Center yourself and take a look at the 3 crystals we have. Go ahead and choose whichever one you feel intuitively guided to. We have the pink opal rose. This is pile number 1. Pile number 2, the amethyst butterfly. And pile number 3, the lemon chrysoprase heart. Choose now. All right, group number 1, you picked the pink opal rose. Let's get into it. Let's see what you have in store for you for the month of May. So the first card I have for you, group number 1, is the 4 of Rings. Conservation and practicality. So what this is telling me is that you really have a lot of resources that you need to conserve those resources. You need to protect them and don't neglect them. You need to kind of take a practical approach, be very wise and smart in your decision making right now. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Queen of Cups. So immediately the message I got is like, you are pondering a lot of things. You're trying to figure out what you want to do this month, what is important to you, and all the resources that you have, you can use them, but you need to protect them. Don't make any hasty decisions right now. We have Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. I feel like both of these figures are like meditating. I feel like you really need to kind of not make any big decisions right now. Just kind of go within and meditate on what you have going for you, the resources that you have. And just really conserving your own energy. I feel like you need a lot of alone time for the month of May. You need to go within and not let anyone take your energy. I feel like it's okay to say no. I got the message, it's okay to say no to things. Maybe not going out and partying when that's not the smartest choice for you right now. You need to kind of sit in silence, take care of you, do things around your home that are going to bring your energy to the highest frequency that you can. Putting a bubble around your aura. I feel like also you should be kind of talking with your guides, especially like feminine. I'm getting a lot of feminine power. Conserving that energy, being wise, using like your divine wisdom, and calling on your like ancient guides, like ancient female archetypes, or like even your female people that you have in your life, like maybe your grandma. I feel like your grandma could be a really good influence right now, or your mom, kind of like crone energy. I feel like you need a lot of that right now. Let's see. So the 6 of Wands. So yes, and what I'm getting from this is that you have all of these wands. you have all these wands in order, and those are like the resources I feel like you have. But right now is not the time to act on them. You're kind of in a waiting period, and it's like you're on the horse. You have all your resources ready, intact, and with you, and you need to guard them, and don't like send them out into the world quite yet. Right now, it's just the time to focus on the decisions, gain a lot of clarity, guard your resources. And you're kind of in the waiting. You're waiting for battle almost, but I feel it's not a battle. It's a project that you're working on. But right now you're in a waiting period. Musician. I feel like music is definitely one of those things for you that is going to give you divine wisdom, that is going to bring knowledge to you, but also it's going to protect your energy. Music is so healing, and you need to kind of just be with yourself. Those times that you play music, that you're finally all alone and you play music and you can dance to it and just feel free and like no one's watching. This is the kind of thing you need to be doing right now. You need to be focusing on inner work, healing yourself, not going out into the world right now. You need to go into your inner world, is what I'm getting. And you might be a musician as well. So it could be the project you're working on. It could be your music, that you need to guard that talent you have right now and kind of keep working on it before you release anything. Intuition. Yes, absolutely. I feel like owls are a very big symbol for you. If you hear an owl at night, that is definitely a message from spirit for you that you're on the right path. Also, black cats and spiders. So if you have like a little spider in your house, that could actually be a message from spirit that you're on the right path, that you're using your intuition wisely. If you see any black cats, if you hear an owl at night, know that that is the universe telling you that you are on the right path. And this card just ties in so well with intuition, that it's like you just need to really retreat into your inner world this entire month of May. And I feel like the summer is going to be a big part for you where you do feel ready to step into the world. But right now, the month of May, you really need to retreat inward. Anything that is bringing your energy down, you need to cut that out. You need to cut that out right now. Anything that is bringing your energy down. And trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. Let's see. So we have the power of love, investment, gambles, and other games. Yes, I feel like right now you're investing your time and energy in yourself and in your talents and in the resources that you have, and you're protecting those things, especially your creations, which could be the music, but it could be any art, any creation that you're working on, kind of protecting that right now as your resource, and doing it from a place of joy, and doing it from a place of just your feminine energy, of not trying to show anybody, impress anybody, just really protecting that and doing it just for you because it brings you joy. Doing things that bring you joy is really important. That could be like decorating, it could be an art project, it could be music, but just really protecting that and just allowing yourself to sit in that energy and just create because you want to, not for anybody. And I'm getting the message like, don't tell anyone, just move silently right now. Move silently. Protecting that is really important. Okay, so don't even tell like even your best friend, like, or show what you're working on. This is just supposed to be for you right now. With the trust of a child. Yes, with the trust of a child, like you just need to find joy in creating. You know, children, they create innocently, and it's not for anyone else. And I feel like that's what you need to be doing. It's not for anyone else. It needs to be for you. Fun, romance, and making art. Yes. Yes, if you have any romance in your life, if it feels like it is good for your energy, and it feels safe and it's bringing your energy up, then this is a good thing for you. Okay. And that could even be a soulmate partner. But if it feels like it's draining you, there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of toxicity, you need to protect yourself from that and retreat inward right now for the month of May. And making art, yes, be creating just for the fun of it. This is time to just let go, retreat within. I feel like you should not be like partying or being social. I feel like you really need to be in like your own inner world, creating, doing it just for you, not posting, not telling people, just really just loving on yourself. And do it dramatically. Yes. So don't be afraid to just be dramatically you. Again, it's like the dancing in your house when no one's there, playing the music that you like, not caring what anyone thinks, and just not being afraid to be dramatically you. And we have Neptune dreams. So this says imagination, memories, the subconscious, self-sacrifice, ideals, universal love, visions, meditation, spirituality, compassion, empathy, fantasies, escapism, the ether, enchantment, confusion, veils, and magic. I feel like you need to get in touch with like your witchy side. You should be doing like spells and rituals all of this month, bath rituals. You should be working with your dreams, writing down your dreams, and definitely meditating and entering a more spiritual state. And we have the moon. Absolutely, definitely working with your dreams. I feel like at night is a really good time for you to be creating and doing your art. I feel like that's when you are going to get these sparks of inspiration. And right now, just protecting your art, protecting you, protecting your energy, and really just not even telling anyone at all what you're doing. Like, this is just for you. Just being unapologetically you. Let's see what your spirit guides have to say. So you have Lakshmi, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. If you have like financial burdens or a lot of other responsibilities, now is the time to conserve. Like, definitely don't be buying in the month of May. This is definitely, you want to conserve all your resources, and be practical, thinking wisely, not making any harsh, hasty decisions. However, at the same time, as long as you're doing that and you're protecting those resources and you're not being impulsive, Lakshmi is here to tell you, stop worrying. All of that is going to be fine. Okay, as long as you're just conserving, everything is going to work out. And this is your month to just not even worry about it at all. Just conserve, go within, stay home in your humble abode, and make it a safe, beautiful space for you to be free in and create in. And Archangel Michael is saying sense of humor. Thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I'm willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. So I feel like you need like uplifting. I feel like a lot of things might have been bogging you down and you almost have like a a cloud around your aura, like just kind of this dark energy. You might be like have been in a funk. And you need to just uplift, protect yourself, go back to your child self within to freely create and just play and joy with yourself, and not in a way that you're like partying and like not playing like that or with friends, but in a way that's just for you, that you can just create and give birth to things and just find joy in the little things and like romance your life, romance the little things, like just your cup of tea or your coffee in the morning, just hearing the birds chirping or like seeing a flower bloom. Gardening, planting things would be really good for you this month. Just kind of creating your space to protect your energy and doing it with such a joy and just being able to kind of laugh things off and letting your laughter out loudly is a big thing for you. I feel like don't be afraid to like let it out. Don't be afraid to just laugh, to just let go of all of the confines that has like socially and societally been put on us. I feel like that's bogged you down for like years and years. And I feel like you need to just like, it's okay to be authentically you. Like go back to your like witchy self. Like maybe as a kid you liked making potions, things like that. Like, and I feel like that's kind of been taken from you with like responsibilities of life and like society. And I feel like this month you need to just retreat back to that. And maybe you just need to be alone, or you're scared of like maybe another person was not kind of made you feel silly for being the true you, or maybe just over time in your life many people have, and you kind of got that taken. And I feel like you need to be able to just laugh like a kid, you know, and just let go of your responsibilities and just break free of that. Breaking free. Wow. Yes. So the fairies are telling you, you need to be breaking free from all of that societal pressure. And this month is your chance to just not worry about any of it. Just conserve your resources, kind of put them in the back and be like, okay, you know that that's there. You know, you have these resources. You know that you have certain talents or certain projects you want to come up with, things you want to do. But it's time to just let go and just create for you without any pressure at all. I definitely feel like walking in the woods at night. Like if you have like a woods in your backyard or gardening at night, I just got like with the stars, and I feel like at night is really when you're gonna like come alive and just kind of be able to center yourself. Definitely like walking in the moonlight or like even moon gazing would be really good for you this month. And your spirit animal is the dolphin. Oh my gosh, I love dolphins so much. So dolphins are very like joyful and playful, and they're all about harmony and like the interconnectedness of all of life and all of us. And they're just amazing creatures, and they are with you guys. So if you have like a dolphin necklace or amulet, I feel like that would really help you. But any signs you see of dolphins, they are totally with you right now. And dolphin is a really special type of energy. It's also very protecting. So the dolphins are here to protect you, and very joyful and playful. So I feel like you need to channel the energy, that playful energy of the dolphin. And they're also very innocent. Again, like it just reminds me of like being a kiddo. Like I feel like you need some of that in your life, and you just need to let go of your worries. Like just for this month, just for a little bit, the guides are saying, like just break free from it just for this month, and just let yourself play, let yourself be a kiddo. And dolphins also give you that sense of being like unbound, like just ocean energy. They're so free to go wild in the ocean and the jump and play, and they have the entire ocean, and it's like, it's just about being unbound. Unbound yourself is what they're saying. Let's see what the crystal you need in the month of May is. It is obsidian. And obsidian is great for like releasing negative energy. I feel like that could really help just unbound you and just release all of that built up negative energy that you have or that was in your home. Keeping an obsidian by your bed would be awesome. And again, with like black, I feel like the night is really your time to create. But it's also very good for physical health, bringing clarity, and really to just unbound you, release that negative energy and bring clarity and inner wisdom to you is going to be really good. And the herb that you need for the month of May is ginseng. And again, conservation, you guys. This is crazy how this is all tying in. Again, you have the word conservation. Let me see, where was that one? I know you had that, yes, right at the very beginning. Wow, so you began with conservation and ending with conservation, which is crazy. So conserving, again, it's so important for you to like conserve your energy right now, protect your energy. Again, you know, being alone, protecting your energy from anyone that's draining it, but also protecting the resources and just using like wise decision making. I feel like just not making any big decisions for the month of May, just kind of waiting it out. And ginseng is really good for overall health, cognitive function, and it can boost energy, as well as, give you a really good boost of energy. I would definitely do like ginseng tea. You can get the root at like Whole Foods, or you can probably get it at a local grocery. And brew that in some hot water with some honey. And I would definitely drink that possibly at night. I mean, it is going to give you a boost of energy, but if you're up for it at night, and then do that before you go into your projects and before you start creating your art or whatever project it is that you're going to do, or your music. And I feel like that's really going to help you. And I feel like this face on this is like smiling, like again with the playful, joyful energy. And I feel like that's just going to really catapult you to your highest timeline for the month of May. So I hope that resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much, my beautiful group number 1. Definitely protect your energy, and I love you so much. I'm sending you so much light. If you chose the amethyst butterfly, then this is for you. Let's see what the month of May has in store for you. The first card I have for you, group number 2, is the Knave of Pentacles. And it's like you are sitting on a treasure box. You are like sitting on so many treasures, and you're kind of just beginning. Like the knave is working its way up to being a knight, to being a queen or a king. And you're kind of in training for that. You're definitely on your way to success. And I feel like this month you have this energy of like, the world is at your hands, like you're sitting on a chest of treasures, and that could be your talents, it could be your art, your creativity, it could be like a romantic venture, it could be travel, but it's like you have this energy of like not caring at all what anyone thinks, of confidence, of beauty. And you're sitting on all these treasures, and you're also, I see you as very generous as well this month. Like you're like, hey, come play with me, and you're kind of a girl's girl, I feel. The next card I have for you is Dance with Life. do something to change your energy. Yeah, and I feel like you are dancing with life. That's exactly what this card is saying. You're on your highest timeline and you're kind of living life to its fullest in the month of May. So that's great. Good, group number 2. Good for you. Let's see what else. We have the door. Wow. Yes. I don't know why this card gives me the message of travel. I feel like you're going on a big trip soon, or maybe planning one. And I feel like that is also giving you this energy of like newness and play and an open door. Yeah, so it's like you're sitting on this treasure, and we have the window. Look at this. We have 3 like windows or doors open for you. This is a huge sign. Group number 2, like doors are unlocking for you. I'm getting key imagery. That could be like Hecate. She could be speaking to you, opening doors for you. I feel like you have all these doors wide open. Like you have so many opportunities coming your way in May. This is great energy. Like this is so positive and so like abundant and flowery. I love it so much. And it's really, life is like rewarding you, and it's just playing with you. And I feel like you have a very youthful energy. Let's see what else I have for you. The King of Wands, leadership and success. Yes, I definitely feel like you are a leader. I feel like you might have a little bit of like masculine energy in that way too, where you kind of have like you're a leader, but almost not authority, but like a quiet authority where you don't have to say much, but people just want to follow you because you give off this magnetic energy of fun, and you're like a free spirit, and you're kind of, your energy tells other people like, hey, come play, come have fun. Like life is not so serious, and people really respond to that. So you're a leader in your own right. You don't even have to try. You just already naturally are a leader, and that's what's bringing you to a lot of success and what's opening doors for you as well. And again, even with this card, I'm getting travel. I feel like you could be going somewhere really cool. And I feel like wherever you are traveling to might even open up like spiritual pathways for you. Sometimes we're destined to go to places. Sometimes they call our name, or they call our soul back there. You could have had past lives there. But I definitely feel like wherever you are traveling to, it's designed, it's divine. Let's see what else I have for you. I have Taurus, the bombshell. Yes, that's exactly the energy that I'm getting from you guys. You are a total bombshell, okay? You are earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. Wow, you guys are beautiful energy. Yes, definitely blooming with all these flowers. I'm getting so much blooming from you. I feel like this month of May is your month. Like you're really blooming in this month, and it's only leading to more doors opening for you. Definitely pleasure seeking as well. Like you want to travel, you want to make money, you want success, but you're also very down to earth, which is another quality that people are really drawn to about you. Let's see what else I have. I have the Emperor. I did just get the message that if any hawks you see, that is a sign from spirit that you are on the right path. So if you've been seeing hawks, that is spirit telling you to trust your intuition, telling you that you are absolutely on the right path and doing the right thing. And again, the Emperor with this like masculine energy, like these two cards, the King of Wands and the Emperor, leadership and success, 100%. And I feel like your masculinity kind of comes from this like you know what you're worthy of. You know your worth, and you're very loyal, patient, but you're also deliberate, and you also are practical, and you work smart. You're a free spirit, but you're smart about it. You're not just like, oh, do. You're not naive. You have dominant energy, like don't F with me energy, and people love that about you. Yeah. And this could also be like a male figure in your life. It could be someone that's kind of that's this authoritative male. It could even be like your father that's kind of like shown you to be this way, that's raised you up to like be really confident and to be carefree and to play with life. Or it could also be a partner that you've recently met that's kind of holding out their hand like, hey, let's go travel. Let's go. I want to go to Egypt with you, or I want to go to like Portugal with you. Like, let's go. It could be someone like that. It could also be a career person. Because I feel like you have a really good career, and I feel like this could be like a career partner that's opening doors for you as well. It could be this authoritative male figure. And I feel like they are authoritative, but they might also be very youthful. They could also be like sort of a hippie type of guy, like a modern hippie. I don't know if that's resonating with one of you. I feel like that's for one of you, that it's a work-related male possible love interest that you are going to travel with, that is like a modern hippie type male, but also an authority figure. Let's see what else I have. I have the 9 of Cups here. Yes, so I see you definitely like in the month of May, you're enjoying life. Again, I'm seeing travel to like a very exotic place. And you've got all these cups open, all these cups of opportunity. And I feel like there's definitely a love interest. And I feel like you're just magnetic and you're just glowing in this entire month of May. And whatever opportunities come your way in this month, it is safe to say yes. And I feel like you should definitely go for it this month. Like every opportunity you're given, say yes. Because everything is looking amazing for you. Let's see what else I have here. So we have, as if it or they came from all there is. Wow. The philosophies and laws involved do it in a big way. Yes, and we have these air balloon imagery, again with travel and like the world behind it. It's really like you just have the world at your hands. But you also, it's beautiful because you're so carefree, you're such a free spirit, but you also have this deeper side of you that it's like you understand the interconnectedness of everyone, and you have this spiritual side of you and kind of understand also laws. And so you're also very wise in that way. And so you're down to earth and you're smart. You're a carefree spirit, but you're also smart about it. Spiritual values. Oh my gosh, I'd swear I did not even know that it said this: long range thinking or travel. Okay, what is to be shared? So, and I take that as like, it's safe to share yourself. People, the world really needs someone like you. We need your spirit to like lift the world, the energy of the world up, and to higher the frequency. And it's very safe to show yourself because you are divinely protected. And we have the Earth Goddess. So yes, I feel like this is totally like a projection of you, of just like who you are. I feel like you're very down to earth, and I feel like you're definitely also a very free spirit with the butterfly, but it's like you also understand the nature of the snake, and you're very balanced with like masculine and feminine energy. And it's like an offer, it's like you're offering like, here I am world, like with your traveling and everything coming up, you're like, here I am. And it's such a beautiful energy. I actually have goosebumps right now. And you've got your third eye open because you have those spiritual values. And you're abundant right now. Like, this is your month. This is your month that you're offering yourself to the universe, and the universe is responding. Group number 2. Wow. I want to know you. Can I know you? Okay, so let's see what your spirit guides have to say. Okay, so we have the goddesses. Your goddess for the month of May is Isolt. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Yes, so you might have been through some heartbreak or some hurt. I feel like it could have been like with family. I feel like you could have grieved in the past over a family situation. I don't feel like this is like love related. I really feel like it was a family member that you had to heal from, or a grief that you had to heal from. And Isel is saying it's now safe to share yourself with the world, and you're just like blooming right now. All this flower symbolism. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So if you are grieving over a family member that has passed, they are here to tell you that the love you shared with them is eternal. It is forever, and it still resides within you regardless of the situation. Okay, and they are loving on you from afar, and they're watching you bloom, and they're just basking in the beauty of it and the light of it, and they're sending you love and light. And they still feel your love. And they're saying that next life. I got the message. I feel like there's like butterfly symbolism too. Like they're saying next life we'll be together again. Okay, and so sometimes people come back to you in different ways, especially in families, especially in soul families. Soul families reincarnate together and they travel together through lifetimes. So it's like, if this was your mom or your grandma, you know, or any family member, like your next life, they could be your daughter or they could be your sister, or it could even be a male in the next life. So they're saying that you guys are soul family and you do reincarnate together with this person. So that's your message from them. And Isolt is one of your guides too. And she's here to let you know that regardless of what happens, your love is always going to be within you, your love and light. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. Ooh, Archangel Michael is saying, make a commitment. Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. Wow. So the angel of courage and confidence, which he is totally with you, especially you are a very confident and courageous person. So he's lending you his strength, saying that you should make the commitment. Like if you're on the fence about this travel, or maybe on the fence about this male authority figure that's coming into your life, or that is already in your life, he's saying make the commitment and that it's safe to do so, especially like for travel. He's saying it's safe to make the commitment because this is your divine purpose. This upcoming travel or the work that you do is your divine purpose. I'm getting that. Let's see what the fairies are saying for you. The fairies are saying higher consciousness. Yes, which definitely I'm getting like this is definitely your divine timeline. Like you are a very spiritual person as well. And definitely you need to like tap more into that and know that this is all divine timing. And this is really the month that you're blooming. You're really blooming. And with the wings, it's like you're becoming who you are meant to be. Higher consciousness. I would definitely try like to do some astral traveling, like some out-of-body experience meditations, tune into your dreams, maybe try like some lucid dreaming meditations to kind of get you to this higher state of consciousness, or even just like meditating. And I feel like that would really open doors for you. I feel like you could be someone that really could astral travel and like achieve these higher states. And your animal spirit, how perfect. The firefly. And I feel like for you, this is like talking about the glow that you have and that you radiate. And it's like to appreciate the fleeting moments. And it's like every soul that you reach or that you touch, you give them a little bit of your glow, and it causes like a chain reaction. And I feel like spirit, the firefly, spirit animal, is letting you know that it's like every person that you see, that you meet, that you give like your energy to or your smile to, you give a little bit of this glow to them. And appreciating, the fleeting moments, and just play and joy, just radiating love and light. The firefly is also seen as a sign of hope, especially in darkness or in a dark world. So, you know, in dark times, it's like you're giving a little bit of glow, you're giving some hope, you're giving a spark, and the fireflies are bringing you inspiration, and they're bringing you like sparks of joy and hope to bring with you on your travels to give. And the fireflies are also giving you the message to don't undervalue like tiny steps to success or steps that you see as tiny. Like don't undervalue those. Like every step, every single person is valuable, and all of that is leading you to great success. So don't, celebrate every win. They're saying celebrate every win. And the herb you need in your life is chickweed, perspective, which is awesome. It's so cool because chickweed is a very spiritual herb, and it's great for making teas with it. You can order it online, but I used to live in Florida, and it grows like crazy all over the ground. So it's a very abundant, it's all over the place, but it's a very magical herb, and it helps with spiritual growth actually. And one thing that I think for you that it could really help with is ancestral wisdom. So especially like if you do decide to do a meditation or like an astral travel, I would definitely have some chickweed tea before that, and ask your ancestors for guidance. I do feel like they're calling out to you, maybe the loved one that you could have lost. I think maybe you could like connect with them through chickweed tea. I would definitely try that. But it's also known for bringing love into your life. And it has so many spiritual properties too, and resilience as well as connecting with nature. Yeah, and I feel like you are a very earthy, like nature loving spirit. So I feel like this is really the perfect herb for you. And the crystal you need in your life For the month of May is lepidolite. Oh, I love lepidolite. It's so pretty with the purple hues, and it's a really great stone for, actually they call it the grandmother stone. And I'm wondering if it was your grandmother that might have passed that you grieved about, or that gave you such sadness in your heart. I feel like you guys could have shared a really special bond. I don't know if that might not resonate for all of you, but maybe some of you. But I feel like you need a lepidolite necklace, and it's going to help psychically protect you from any negative energies. And it's also going to help bring balance and harmony, especially through periods of change. It is known to relieve depression as well. And I feel like definitely you should wear one like close to your heart chakra. And I feel like that's just going to like protect you from any possible negative psychic energies coming that are trying to like take your light, because you are such a beautiful person giving so much light, especially on your travels. That will just protect you from anything, because you are such a bright shining soul. I actually happen to have this beautiful lepidolite necklace in my shop, just waiting for its home. Look at that. It's 16 inch on a gold chain. So if that resonates with you, I just wanted to share this beauty is available. All right, group number 2, thank you so much. I hope that resonated with you. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, group number 3, you chose the lemon chrysoprase heart. Such a good choice. Chrysoprase brings so much joy and hope. It's such a beautiful stone. All right, guys, let's see what is in store for you in May, group number 3. So the first card I have for you is Metamorphosis. Profound change and self-awareness. These are the key words for you the month of May. You are really going through something. You really are, and you're in a cocoon, and you're ready to come out like a butterfly, and you're like rising above all these problems that have plagued you for so long. It's like you're finally doing the inner work to get profound change, not just like little changes, but like huge spiritual transformation. That's what I'm getting for you. And we also have the 9 of Wands, which is all about going within and silence. And I love how she's shushing, but she's also holding out her arm like, come. Like, this is like one of your spirit guides, I feel, or what, like an ancestor of yours that you don't even know about, like an ancient ancestor. And they're saying, come within, like go retreat inside yourself, and like go in the silence of just being with yourself. And I feel like if you do that, you will find so much wisdom there and so much clarity that these ancient ancestors are just waiting to give you. And I feel like you are doing that this month, and that's like what's bringing you to this metamorphosis. Wow. Okay, so we have no. And this card does not come up a lot, I will say, but it's definitely like these blue tones. It's like you need to just really, like, blue is the throat chakra, and I feel like it's telling me like you need to like not close your throat chakra, of course, because you never want to close any chakras, but I feel like you need to like wait. Like, now is the time of silence. I feel like you need to really just be silent, and like any inquiries you have, or any like opportunities that like people are trying to bring into your world, you need to say no in this month of May. You need to only retreat inward, and it's time to wait, postpone, and pause. So postpone anything you have planned. Spirit is saying to postpone anything, like if you have any travels planned, if it's not feeling right to you, I would definitely postpone it and just wait. May is a waiting period for you while you're going through this enormous interchange. And it's okay to say no. Spirit is telling me it's okay to say no. It's okay to protect your energy and not always give to others. Right now, you need to focus on you as you go through this huge change. We have the Magician. Wow, yeah, so you're like slowly gaining your power back. You're gaining back your wisdom. I feel like you might have lost your power to something or maybe to someone. And you're like healing right now and you're slowly gaining it back. Wow. We have Duel. So yes, exactly. It's like I feel like someone definitely like took your energy and took your light, and you had this like huge toxic, maybe you're healing from a toxic relationship. But it's like you had this huge toxic like blowout with someone. It might have been a really harsh ending for you. And you're now having to go within. You're having to be with the silence of just being with yourself. You're having to say no to people that are trying to drain you, trying to take your energy, trying to take your light. And you're coming back to being you. You see how she's like a little girl, like you're coming back to this magical side of you that like maybe was a kid and used to like play fairies and princesses and, you know, play with magic wands, and you're coming back to that side of you. You're going to get your light back. And that's all happening in this month. So if you're in a period of darkness right now, it's not going to last too long. You're going to heal very quickly. Wow. Okay. So if you're seeing any hawks or owls, that is a sign from Spirit that you are healing, that they're with you and they're loving on you. And this card reminds me of the phoenix rising from the ashes. And that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing this month. But to do that, you need time to yourself. You need to say no, and you need to go within. That's what's going to help you rise out of those ashes. And once you do, life is going to be nothing but beauty for you. And it's going to be nothing but opportunities that you actually want to say yes to. But this is totally you. It's like you're a phoenix, and you're kind of right now, you need this sword, this like spiritual block of like, nobody come at me. Like you have to protect your energy right now 100%. But you're on fire. You're freaking on fire. Let's see. We have purification to resurrect, which is exactly what the phoenix does. Wow. Sometimes the cards even like surprise me how it just all ties in, how accurate they are. So purification to resurrect. You are the phoenix. You need to purify your soul. That's why you have to go within right now and say no and block your energy and just heal and just take time, like just downtime, just rest your soul. Rest your soul. Do a lot of meditating this month. Just take it slow. Take each moment slow for you. There's no need to rush. I got that message from Spirit for you. There's no need to rush. And you need to purify what this toxicity was in your life. Maybe this toxic person. You need to purify yourself from that. And that's why you kind of just need to be alone this month. And that's what's going to help you to resurrect. Purification to resurrect. You will resurrect. You will come out of this. The secrets of resulting from the power of. Okay. And this is Scorpio. And I feel like either you could be a Scorpio or the person that was the toxic partner with the snake here. They could have been a Scorpio. The extraordinary power of prayer. Wow. And again, I feel like it's like ancestors for you. I feel like you need to pray to your ancestors. I feel like you have a lot of ancient ancestors that are watching out for you. And I feel like you need to like pray and meditate and ask them for wisdom, and they will bring you. I especially feel like channel writing for you would be a really good thing to get messages from these ancestors. The highest and lowest aspects of control the situation. I feel like you need to let go of control. It's like you cannot control this situation. You have to let go of this relationship fully and accept that you cannot control it. And I feel like you could be having really highs and lows. And that's totally normal in this period of purification and this period of metamorphosis. It's totally normal. You will have highs and lows. That might be going on through this month, but know that it's totally normal, and know that you're going to resurrect just like the phoenix. And I want you, when you are feeling this way and when you are feeling sad, I want you to remember the extraordinary power of prayer and of meditation. And I think that if you rely on that, I think it's really going to help you, and you're going to be just fine. Wow. The 5 of Cups. And I feel like this is you. Like this is totally you. And this might have been your relationship. And it's like this guy is like running away. Like, and it's like you're with like the wings of an angel. And for me, that I feel like it's like this person might be acting very grandiose, and like I feel like they took from you. It's like they took your light, or they took your wings, they clipped your wings, they took your freedom. And like to the outside world, and maybe to you, it looks like they came out on top. And maybe to others as well, it might look like they are the victim or the angel in the situation, and you're left here like, what? You're left here like with a tiny candle, like that's all you have. Like they took so much of your light. They took your wings, and you're left here with nothing, with all these spilled over cups. And you're like, I've got nothing. You left me with nothing. And you're feeling that right now. And I'm really sorry, because that's really hard. And I know exactly how you're feeling. But you are so powerful. You really are. And this is just your month to heal. And you're going to heal so much quicker than you know, than you think. And actually, you are going to, in the end, it might look like the other person came out on top, but in the end, you are the one winning the battle. And you are the one that's going to come out on top, because you're going to get your light back, and you're going to become who you're meant to be in this life. We have opposition. Balance. Wow. Yeah. And I feel like the other person is that opposition, and I feel like it left you so imbalanced. I feel like the whole relationship made you unbalanced. And the words are relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, and calls out. And I feel like what the saying is like, I feel like what they're saying is do not confront, okay? Do not interact with this person, with this old energy that you're now finally stepping out of, because you need to go within. You need to stay strong in your power now and taking your power back. And I feel like you need to take a really good, long, hard, like, look in the mirror, and maybe in a real mirror, but also just symbolically, like looking at yourself and look at like what you love about yourself, and like look so deep in your own eyes that you like try to see your own soul and try to see like who you were as a kid. Like, try to look back to that and tell yourself, I love you. Try to love yourself again. It's time. It's time to go back to yourself, who you truly are, your soul, your higher self. Okay, and when we were kids, we were innocent, and maybe try to like look at a picture of you at like age 2 and, you know, tell your past self, your child self, you love them, and try to get some of that energy back of who you are, who you truly are. But you need to definitely meditate. This is symbolic, the mirror, of going within, being with yourself and looking at yourself, looking yourself in the soul. Okay. Okay. Let's see what your guides have to say. So, the goddess that's with you right now is Artemis. And she is so powerful. And like, look at all this red. It's like at first you had all these blues, right? And now, and again, like in the beginning, remember when I said like the blue, like I felt like you should not be like using your throat chakra. Like you need to be silenced. I feel like the mirror saying like, interact, confronts. It's like that's what that was trying to say, is like don't react. Don't react. Protect your energy. You can't control what anyone else does. Let go of control and accept that you can't control anyone else. You can only control yourself. So only focus on yourself and don't react. Don't take personal what other people are doing. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So Artemis is with you. And these two cards are very similar. Like, she is pointing the arrow, like she's totally protecting you. And he's also got this staff, totally protecting you. And fire and reds and oranges, and that's like your sacral chakra and your root chakra. And I feel like those are really finally opening up for you, because your sacral chakra and your root chakra like can get blocked very well, especially very easily, especially in relationships that feel unsafe. And so I feel like you're starting to feel safe to be yourself again. And Artemis is here to protect you, to help you feel safe. And she's letting you know you are safe to be you again. And you are spiritually protected. And you have all this fire energy that's coming in. Very powerful, guys. And the animal spirit that you have, lizard. The lizard is your animal spirit for the month of May. Lizards are seen as a sign of change and growth, which is incredible. That's exactly what you're going through. And they're also seen as like prosperity and success. So they're a really good omen. And I feel like if you see any lizards, like they're totally showing up for you. And so that's your spirit. So any like lizard charm or anything that would help you too, that you have. But again, with these like red and yellows also. Okay, group number 3. Let's see what the fairies are saying for you. Wow, your fairy guides are here and they're saying self-reliance. And I feel like this is so important for like healing after a relationship or any sort of like toxic situation. And this is just exactly, I feel like, what you need to hear. And they're going to be there helping you. And you need to rely on yourself now. It's time to now rely on yourself, and there's such a beauty in that too, and it's so empowering. And I feel like this card is like so soft and feminine in contrast to all this red, and it's like it's time for you to love yourself. You need to love yourself and rely on yourself and trust yourself. And again, that's the whole thing with the mirror, and there's such a beauty in knowing that. And Archangel Michael. Wow, you guys. Archangel Michael, self-respect. And crazy that we have two self-reliance, self-respect. Really, so powerful. It says, "Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me." Wow, again with the mirror. See yourself like God sees you. Like just a child of God, because that's what you are. That's what we all are. Through the eyes of love. Yeah, look at yourself through the eyes of love. It's time to love yourself, honey. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. Wow. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I'm surrounded by my loving and kind people. Yes. So Archangel Michael is 100% having your back right now, and he's going to make sure that once you've resurrected from this, that only loving and kind people are going to come in for you. Wow. But everything is divine and everything is meant to be. And you might have been through this hard relationship all as a lesson so that you could learn how to love yourself and rely on yourself and stick up for yourself as well. So all of this is a really amazing lesson, and you're coming out like the phoenix. And let's see what herb is going to help support you for this month. Horsetail, higher self. Again with another self. Self-respect, self-reliance, higher self. Wow, so horsetail is known for helping give you the abilities to define boundaries, especially in relationships. How amazing is that, you guys? That is exactly what you need right now. And if you order some horsetail, like dried horsetail, and make a tea out of it, I have no idea what it tastes like. I've never tried it. Maybe put a lot of honey in there if you like that. But that is exactly what it does. Like, that's the number one thing it does. And it's also a diuretic, but it's going to help you to stand your ground, give you your power back, and stand firm in your boundaries. So I feel like that's like magical that came up. And I feel like that's exactly what's going to help support you and help you resurrect. Now let's see the crystal that you need in your life. Green aventurine. I love that you guys got a green in the midst of all this red and blues, and we have this like bright green, which is the heart chakra, and it's known for giving immense emotional healing, and it also helps you to let go of painful memories. I feel like you should have one by your bedside, or even like sleep with it under your pillow. And it's not an expensive stone at all. You can get it almost anywhere. But I feel like that's also really gonna help you and support you. So group number 3, that was a beautiful reading. And look at that, you chose the green heart. So that's perfect. Green heart chakra. I just got the message, maybe do like a heart chakra singing bowl healing as well, or just listen to one. like a meditation, I feel like that would really help you to open your heart too. So group number 3, thank you so much. Please let me know in the comments if that resonated. Like and subscribe. I'll be doing weekly tarot pick a card readings. So thank you so much. Bye.